Hello everyone, my name is Keandre from So Hordie. Welcome to yet another episode of The Rundown, a filthy casuals guide to World of Warcraft, where I touch on some of the big Blizzard and WoW news from the past week and let you know what's coming up in-game for the coming week. Almost all of our Blizzard news this week is coming once again from the PTR. There has been more Ny'alotha raid boss testing, and Ny'alotha seems to be shaping up to be a hell of a raid, if you ask me. Naturally, we got to look at yet another couple of mounts, bringing the grand total mount count for patch 8.3 to somewhere around 27,826 or so. Those Mechagon Essences will be even easier to obtain in patch 8.3 with not only reputation requirement reductions, but actual cost reductions as well. All of the Mechagon Essences have had their costs reduced by about half. It's also being reported this week that BOE drops from the Ny'alotha raid can roll corrupted effects on them, and that your weekly Mythic Plus chest will have a chance to drop corrupted weapons. So a couple more ways to get that corrupted gear, guys. And speaking of corrupted gear, Wowhead released a really good guide this week on how to level up that legendary Cloak of Grinding that we talked about last week. Upgrading your legendary cloak is going to be a very important part of this patch, as it not only increases the item level, but it also reduces your sanity drain in the raid and in horrific visions, and it increases your corruption resistance. We will, of course, link that guide below. For the past couple of weeks, Blizzard has been working to iron out some of the bugs in the classic honor system. The first couple weeks had some issues with players not getting the proper amounts of credit in the system, but according to Blizz, all the week 3 numbers seem to be in line with what they should be. So it looks like that's all pretty much been worked out, and the system should be working as intended moving forward. In other Blizzard news this week, Blizz has clarified that the Auction House NPC will indeed remain on the Brutosaur mount. It will not be removed in the Shadowlands or any other future expansion. Also, the Dottie charity in-game pet and plushie are both now available for purchase on the Blizzard store. All of the proceeds from those sales will be going to the Make-A-Wish and We organizations. Both excellent organizations that do some really good work. You can read all about them in the Wowhead article. This week's in-game bonus event will be the Cataclysm Time Walking event. Time Walking dungeons are a great way to level up alts or gear up your fresh 120 since there's no item level requirement and they still drop heroic level dungeon gear. If you are level 120, you can also pick up the quest A Shattered Path Through Time from your Adventurer's Journal or your capital city. Completing 5 time walking dungeons will earn you a piece of raid quality gear and a good chunk of Azurite power. There will be a PvP brawl active this week as well. It will be the Deep 6 brawl. Deep 6 pits teams of 6 players against each other in 3 different battlegrounds: Warsong Gulch, Silver Shard Mines, and the Temple of Kotmogu. Each one has a slight variation on the traditional version of the battleground due to the smaller team size. Remember that winning a brawl will complete the quest Something Different, which awards 5 marks of honor, a Brawler's Footlocker, and 65 conquests. The WoW 15th anniversary event is still ongoing through the new year, so there's still time to take advantage of the XP and ref buffs, and for leveling up some alts, we have that full guide listed below as well. Your Mythic Plus affixes for the week will be level 2 Tyrannical. Bosses have 40% more health and deal 15% increased damage. Level 4, Raging. Non-boss enemies will enrage once they reach 30% health and deal double damage until killed. Level 7, Volcanic. Enemies cause eruptions of flame near distant players. Additional volcanoes may appear near existing volcanoes. And level 10, Beguiling. In So Hordie news, we do have a couple entries for our Transmog Grand Final, so it looks like we will at least be giving out a prize for that. Remember, our grand final is happening now for our 6 winners of our regular transmog contest that we've had over the past year. Their special category for the grand final was cosplay. We hope that the remaining finalists will get us their entries as well by the December 29th deadline. Time is almost up to get us an entry for the cookie contest, guys. At this point, if you want to get in on it, your best bet is just to send us an e-card to our email address just to get that entry in. Remember, for every 10 entrants, we will be drawing a name to give a dozen homemade cookies to. Thank you to everyone who has sent us anything so far. You guys are absolutely amazing. We appreciate all the cool cards and the drawings and the gifts that we've received. And remember, just for participating, you will automatically get our December sticker, which we think is a really, really fun one. The deadline is this Friday, December 13th, guys. We will be drawing the winners on the December 15th stream. The addresses that you can send your cards can be found in our FAQ, which we will, of course, link below, along with the links to our Facebook page, our Hordie Grotto, which is our community Facebook page, and all of the relevant Wowhead articles covering everything that I talked about today. Once again, you guys never fail to amaze us with your love and support and generosity. This weekend has been just incredible. I honestly don't have words. We got some just truly, truly special and amazing gifts this week. And we cannot tell you guys enough how much we love you and appreciate all of your support. And I'm going to stop talking right now because I'm about to get really emotional. We love you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. Everything that you do to support us and keep us going. You guys are the reason that we are still here. We love you so much from the bottom of our hearts. So much. Thank you for everything. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be cool to each other. Bye.